Hi, Giants fans, and welcome to the Colorado G-Men Show. I'm your host, Adam Kroll, and today we're going to take a look at Danny Dimes' first real test as a starter as we preview the game where the Giants host the Vikings. Please like the page, and don't forget to subscribe.
New York Giants, let's go defense. Ballin'. New York Giants, fly high, you know this.
The game is going to be played in East Rutherford, New Jersey, in the Meadowlands Swamps on Sunday, October 6th at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. The Vikings are 5-point road favorites. The Giants' run of 2 games gets them no respect. This game is so important for each team. It's a delicate juncture in the season for our beloved Big Blue as the Pats are looming behind the shoulders of the Vikings, and we do not want to be 4-2. When the Giants have the ball, wide receiver Golden Tate is finally playing and a weapon for Daniel Jones to have in his arsenal. Saquon has practiced since he sustained his ankle sprain against the Bucs. All of the news outlets are reporting him ahead of schedule, but he's ruled out for the game, and rightfully so. Good job, Shermer. Players to watch: third-year defensive end Danielle Hunter is a beast, accounting for more than a quarter of the team's sacks, 24% of the quarterback hits at 6, and over 20% of the team's tackle for losses. To round out the pressure, former Giants defensive tackle Linval Joseph, defensive end Everson Griffin, and linebacker Eric Wilson each have 2 sacks. Everson Griffin also has 8 quarterback hits. Linebacker Eric Kendricks has the most tackles and 3 passes defended from the linebacker position. Our newest toy wide receiver, Golden Tate, has been sidelined due to a suspension. I'd like to see a lot from him this game. And what will we see from Gallman this week? The stats. This side of the ball is going to be the most interesting. The Giants' offense keeps climbing the ranks of the NFL as they've played some pretty poor defenses. Can they keep the same production against this 6th-ranked defense? I'm very excited to see what this offense can do. With Saquon Barkley still out, the Giants have to get cute with more end-arounds and perhaps even a few design quarterback runs. What I like about the design quarterback run idea is that it forces the Mike to have to stay home, which can open up the middle of the field a bit more for the passing game. Obviously, we don't want to get Daniel Dimes hurt. When the Vikings have the ball, the Giants will go back to work without anybody at linebacker. Standout rookie Ryan Connolly is placed on IR this week. You will be missed. And Tay Davis and Alec Ogletree both out for the 2nd straight game. Players to watch: former Washington quarterback Kirk Cousins has had a few rough games over the last few weeks. He looked okay at home against Oakland, but both divisional road games against Green Bay and in Chicago were rough. He did sparkle in the first game of the season hosting Atlanta, which Kirk Cousins is going to show up today. He's also been pressured a minimum of 33% of his dropbacks in each game. Running back Dalvin Cook had a rough game last week against the Bears, but the offense runs through him. He leads the team in receptions, total yards, is the primary rushing option with almost 18 carries per game, and scored 5 of the Vikings' 8 touchdowns through 4 weeks. Wide receiver Stephon Diggs is sneaky. He is the main receiver Cousins looked to in the comeback attempt last week in Chicago. He tends to get large chunks of yardage and has the most yards through the air for the team with 209. Linebacker Josiah Tawafa was just promoted from the practice squad and led the Giants in tackles in the preseason. For the stats, the Giants defense has gained some momentum after an abhorrent start to the season. The Vikings are the 2nd worst team in the NFL in the passing game. Let's continue with those 4 interceptions from last week. The notes: again, the Giants turned to Stupar and Mayo to fill in the linebacker gaps with all the injuries. This is a question mark coming into the season, and Ryan Connolly filled in nicely. It's time to see more from our journeyman and Tawafa. The keys to the game: figure out how to convert on 3rd down. The Vikings D is extremely efficient on 3rd down, and this is one of the highest correlates to points scored. They also need to get cute with the running game in Saquon's absence and run that ball down the field. Make Kirk Cousins prove that he can beat you by stuffing the run game, and defense, keep stealing the ball. Thank you, everyone, for watching the Colorado G-Men Show. Come join us for the last game at the Lazy Dog in Boulder. All future games we'll be watching at Ralphie's. And in Denver, you can watch with us at the Tavern in Platt Park for every game. Don't forget to subscribe to save anguished Giants fans here in Colorado. And go Giants! Because that's what's up. Do it again! Oh, man.